Hi, this is Brennan Galley. I'm the product specialist for a Kai professional in Canada. And I've been doing these video series as a direct answer to YouTube questions. I haven't done too many shout outs to people yet, which is my own fault. I'm sorry for that. Today's video is going to be from a question that Alfred Dawson left. And what he wanted to know is it possible to program or create automation from the list view? So that brought up a couple of things. Number one, list view. How do I use it? How do I do different functions inside? And really, I've only briefly touched on list view. This is a newer feature, I guess 2 firmware updates ago. And yeah, so this video is going to show you how to do automation. I'm showing it on the MPC Live today. I know that all the other videos I did were MPC X. The way that I'm shooting is I'm doing 1 day of just bulk answers, and then I'm releasing those every Sunday at about 2 o'clock or so. And I hope to keep this momentum going. One thing to pay attention to is that any video that I've done on MPC Touch, MPC Live, MPC X, it's all applicable. All 3 of those pieces work exactly the same. You would go for the MPC Touch if you wanted to save some bucks and you want to use your computer to have all the sounds. The MPC Live is really wonderful if you want to have that lithium-ion battery inside and have total standalone freedom to it. And of course, the MPC X is a wonderful studio piece because you get 16 Q-Link knobs instead of the 4, and you also get CV gate output, so you can control modular synthesis. And I have something cooking where I'm going to show you some really cool stuff with modular synthesis in the future. More to come on that. So yeah, for this video, this is going to be all about list view and how to use things, how to navigate, specifically how to do automation in there. So I've already loaded up this kit. The way that I did that was double tap, and we can go and pick really anything. Let's do this chilled trap kit, and then I'm going to go and select that. Right, so we have that sound in there. Now I want to go to my list edit view, so I'm going to go menu, and then you can see here I have the list edit. And it looks like I've already recorded down on that, and I want to show you how to record from 0. I did that for my sound checks earlier. So we're going to go to an empty sequence, menu, and list edit. There we go. And first off, I want to enter in the note value. Right? So I'm going to start with a kick. I have this like subby kick and then just a regular kick. And if I go back to main screen and if I take a look either at note repeat here, I can see that there's 16th notes. I can also take a look at TC and see that there's 16th notes. So all of those are connected. I could go to quarter notes, and now when I go to note repeat, see, it's on quarter notes. It all stays the same. So what that means is if I'm in menu, list edit, it's going to put down a performance parameter on quarter notes. I have 2 bars in this song, so I'm going to push record, and now I'm going to push the pad that I want. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's 2 bars. Every quarter note now has a kick on it. I can turn off that, and we can listen to it just by pressing play. Right, so now I have that in there. I can go stop, and I can say, okay, let's go to another track, and we're going to go menu, list edit, and now I'm going to do record, and right, so now we have that in there as well. So we're going to go. Isn't that cool? So now I have 2 parts on it. I have 2 tracks set up. So now I can go to a 3rd track, and instead of doing it set up as the quarter notes, I'm now going to go to 16th notes. And I'm going to go back to menu, list edit, record. And now I'm just going to put so now we have that performance in here. This is what it sounds like. Okay, so that's how I'm going to create a track, create some kind of rhythm in there. Now, if I wanted to move around my marker, I of course can do that here, right? So I can find whatever position I want to put a note onto. So if you're wondering, hey, how do I skip a beat? How do I move around? This is how you want to do that, right? All right, we have that in there. Now what I want to do is I want to take that kick, and I want to do a pitch control with it. I want to have it go down and up, and I want to record it in this screen. But first off, because I'm on the MPC live, I have these 4 Q-Link knobs with my 4 banks. I have to make that my pad scene, and I have to make it so that I can make my adjustments. So, and actually, I've never tried this before. I want to see if I hold down Q-Link, there we go. In the list edit mode, I can go and say pad scene, and I can see like, hey, there's tuning. And so if I touch there, it automatically banked for me. And so now, there we go. It's on the bottom. So now that's in there. So if I want to automate that kick, I'll go here and turn on my automation right. I'll press play. And go to right. Right, and so now I have all those tuning parameters inside of here where I can make my tiny adjustments to it. And I can do that with filters. I can do that really with any parameter that I have available in my Q-Link knob. Hey, Alfred, thanks so much for the comment. I really appreciate it. I hope that it's cool that I did it on the live instead of the X. It'll be way more straightforward on the X because it will just tell you on that little screen, like, hey, what everything's assigned to. The only difference is holding down Q-Link and checking it out there. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, leave them below. I'm do my best to reply to everybody and to try to make sure that you're well taken care of.